Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden NFL 24. For the first time this season, the Commanders are at home at Commanders Field, the newly named stadium that they play in. It's the same stadium they've been playing at, but it just has a new name this year. So technically it's the first game at Commanders Field. I hope you guys are ready for this one. If you are, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. The Commanders are 1-1 on the young season, come off of an overtime thriller against the Philadelphia Eagles last week, which they won. But it's not going to be easy this week because they're playing the 2-0 Indianapolis Colts, who last year were 14-3, the second best team in the AFC before they were beat in the first round of the playoffs. And they look like a contender again this season, in large part because of this man, Anthony Richardson, who's really stepped up to be the man of the Indianapolis Colts. There was a lot of question marks going into the previous season if he was the man out in Indy. Well, he has silenced all doubters thanks to his year play. They'll start the ball with Jonathan Taylor, who's another large part of this offense, coming off a 3-touchdown, 145-yard performance in last week's victory. He gets one on the first carry. They go back to him here, 2nd and 9, and this time he's only going to get 3. So Indianapolis now forced on 3rd and 6 to throw to the air. Richardson, first pass of the game, his left side is caught. It's a first down by Michael Pittman Jr. There's also a flag on the play, and it looks like they're going to get another free 15. Jonathan Allen with a roughing the passer penalty on Anthony Richardson, as that will move Indianapolis into plus territory just like that. Go back to Jonathan Taylor, who bounces off a couple of tackles and finds a small hole for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Now Indianapolis goes empty. Quick pass by Richardson. That's the tight end Cade Stover, who gets the first down. He shouldn't be wearing number 22, but thank Madden for that glitch a couple of years ago, as there is a run by Jonathan Taylor, who rips off a 29-yard touchdown run, and just like that, Indianapolis leads 7-0. And we'll take a look at Washington's first drive of the game, led by Michael Penix Jr., who is underneath a lot of scrutiny. Yes, you see that touchdown to interception ratio. 3 interceptions week 1, 4 week 2. Got hurt in the backup. Dave Atkinson led the team on the game-winning drive. But it's still Penix Jr.'s team, but he's got a lot to prove. After a 3-yard loss by Devin Singletary, Penix goes to the air for the first time, and he's going to find Singletary and get some of that yardage back. But third down here for Washington. Penix trying to set up a screen for Singletary, and he doesn't get the blocks. Hansen can't get out in front, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for Washington. It's a little chippy down there. Next drive here for Indianapolis. They start with Taylor again at their own 37. He picks up a gain of 2. 2nd 8, double A gap look, bluffed by Washington. Richardson under some pressure, rolls to his right, finds Stover again, and Cade will get a yard shy of the first down marker. Big third down here for Indianapolis. They'll trust Taylor on the ground left side. He's going to find the crease, pick it up, and keep the drive alive. Next play, handoff. No, this time Richardson's going to keep it, but Trotter's not fooled. He tracks him down for a loss of 2 on the read option. Now 3rd and 6 here for Indianapolis at the 48 of Washington. Richardson finds across the middle his man Stover again, who picks up a first down. That's 3 big catches for Cade in the early going. And it's now out to the 40 of Washington. Richardson again to the air. This time checks it down for Taylor, finding a lot of success on the short patterns. That's a pickup of 6. Much to the right now, 2nd and 4. Richardson again to the air. Has good cover, and this time is going to find short Chris Godwin, who gets a first down, shakes the tackle of Snead. Indianapolis again in the red zone. 1st and 10. Looks like it's going to be a shorter field for them, as no way, they're actually going to follow false starts on right guard Alex Kappa. Former Bengals upset. I would be too. I thought Allen definitely moved first. Nonetheless, 1st and 15. We'll take it as Jonathan Taylor catches this one short. He picks up 3 yards back. Now 3rd and 6. Richardson's going to go to the air again. Allen quickly in his face, but he fires across the middle, and he finds Godwin, who slides down at the 1-yard line. Great pass. Goal to go now for Indy. And who do you think is going to get the football? It's going to be Jonathan Taylor, who's going to punch it into the end zone. His 2nd rushing touchdown already of the game. 7th already of the season. Indianapolis leads 14-0. It's a big drive for Washington. It doesn't start off well. Sacked on the play, as that was a sandwich by 2 Colts. Now 3rd and 13. Penix to the air, steps up, has a man breaking free, but he doesn't see him. Instead, he tucks it and runs. That's a 3-and-out for Washington. The first quarter is over, and it's been all Indianapolis. They lead 14-0. And on their third drive, they're once again starting to put together something going here. At their own 43, 1st and 10. Short pass left side is caught. Richardson was a perfect 10 for 10 in the first quarter. 2nd and 6 now. Pistol. Quick pass right side. And this is going to be incomplete. First of the day. Snead with good coverage on Godwin. 3rd and 4. Richardson goes right back to the slant. And this time Godwin wins the battle. First down pickup. He beats Snead. And that is 15 yards for number 14. Next play, 3 tight ends. It's a handoff to Taylor, who's going to be tracked down by Montez Sweat on a loss of 1. Now 3rd and 8. Trying to spread the defense out a little bit. Richardson back to the air. Tucks it short for Taylor, and nobody has the flats. Free yardage for Jonathan Taylor, who makes a man miss. 22 out of the backfield. Somebody's got to cover the flats. Instead, this drive is still alive, and it goes to Taylor on the ground this time. But Jonathan Allen is there to stop him. Big 3rd down and 5 now. Double A gap look for Washington. They back out. Richardson across the middle fires this one out of the back of the end zone. And Indianapolis will get 3 this time. They now lead 17-0 already. A 3-score game. And Washington still can't put anything together. Wilson can't hold on through contact from Shaq Leonard. Now 2nd and 10. Singletary on the ground. Left side. Gets his best run of the day. But Tyron Smith has to come off the field for a little bit. 3rd and 2. Handoff Singletary. Left side. And he gets the first down. First down of the day for Washington. But now Johnny Wilson is hurt. They now face another 3rd down quickly. 3rd and 2. Giving it to Singletary again. But this time he's not going to get it. Marked inches shy. And Bieniemy's going to elect to punt. They're not going to go for it. They're going to give it back to Indianapolis. I don't agree with that call at all. But thankfully the defense at least starts with a nice hit by Trotter, forcing incompletion. 2nd and 10, Taylor up the middle, runs into the arms of Payne, who brings him down after 4. And now it's 3rd and 6. Richardson to the air. Looks left side, fires across the middle. He's got his man Pittman, but this time he's shy of the marker. And Washington will force their first punt. So still 17-0, but you got to get something going on offense, and this isn't going to help. Quiddy Pay with a 1-yard loss on Singletary. Now 2nd and 11, Penix to the air. Looks left side, fires, and this one is intercepted. Rock Ya-Sin makes somehow the interception on this play. Let's take another look at this one because Penix is not happy. I'm not either. How does Rock Ya-Sin make that interception? Keep in mind, Johnny Wilson is 6'8". That shouldn't happen. Nonetheless, Indianapolis with the football is now with a bubble screen. It's a 3-on-2 in favor of Washington, but of course they don't win. It's a 15-yard pickup on Michael Pittman Jr. Goal to go now here for Indianapolis from the 9. Handoff Taylor finds the seam at the middle, and he's going to find the end zone. 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half is 24-0 in favor of Indianapolis. If it sounds like I'm a little frustrated, it's because, well, I am. Now with the 2-minute warning, Clancy can't catch. Of course, that's an incompletion. 2nd and 10, Penix back to the air. This time finds Singletary in the backfield, and hey, we got ourselves a first down. Down at the 40. Clock's still ticking, though. Going back to the air. Penix tries to step up, but there's a man right in his face. He's brought down quickly. And that's going to be now a 2nd and 18. More pressure brought by Indy. This time it's picked up, but there's a wide open man across the middle. And Penix cannot hit him. And we miss another opportunity. 3rd and 18. Back to the air. Right side. Trying to throw it up for the 6'8 Wilson. And he can't bring it down. Washington will punt, and well, that's the end of the first half. 24-0 in favor of the Colts. Gosh, some of these games, man, it's been brutal. Can Washington somehow get back into this one? I'm not looking for anything good. Going to the halftime report here, there are some good teams around the league that's not in this matchup. We'll start off with our first matchup of the first little break. That's going to be up in Seattle. This one's on Thursday Night Football, where the Seahawks were victorious by a final score of 27-21. A big win underneath Quinn Ewers, who is the quarterback out there in Seattle. He outduels Dak Prescott to move Seattle to 2-1. Up in Minneapolis, the Vikings playing host to the Dolphins. Dolphins were not a good team last year and is contributing to this year as well. They're down 17-0 as Miami continues to be one of the biggest question marks and mysteries of the NFL. Finally, Kansas City, the Chiefs play host to the Cardinals. The Chiefs try to get back to the Super Bowl, and they are losing to Arizona 17-14. Arizona looking for their first win of the NFL season. 2 touchdowns for Etienne will help. Back to the second half of our game. The Commanders getting blown out here at home, but they do start off with the football here in the second half. And they'll begin with a good run by Devin Singletary, who picks up a first down. That's probably his best run of the day. Next play going to Gibson this time. He gets his first carry of the day, and it's a 7-yard run. So the run game coming alive here a little bit. Second and 3, quick pass. Here's Terry McLaurin finally getting involved in the offense. He had a very quiet first half, but when Penix Jr. only had 50 yards passing, it's easy to have a quiet first half. Next play, short pass for Ali. He's going to hold on through contact. That's a 4-yard pickup. Quietly marching down the field is Washington. As the next throw across the middle, here's McLaurin again. That's a gain of 18, and Washington Commanders are in field goal range. Next play, play fake. Dives downfield, lobs to the end zone. Is caught by Terry McLaurin for a touchdown. And that was a very good drive out of Washington. They chip into this lead. They're going to go for 2. Try to make it a 16-point game. The handoff to Singletary, and, well, he will not get there. So it stays a 3-score game. Well, good start for the Commanders. We'll see the first drive of Indianapolis, though the defense has to step up here in the second half as well, as there's a 3-yard carry for Jonathan Taylor. Next play, he's now entered the zone as second and 7. It's intercepted. Anthony Richardson gets picked off by Drew Tranquil, the first interception of the season for Richardson. And Washington forces a turnover. They have the ball deep into Colts territory, so a little bit of life here. Next play, Penix Jr. throws downfield. He's got Johnny Wilson for a catch of 21, and his goal to go Washington. 3 tight ends now in the formation. Play fake bootleg. Penix Jr. dumps it off for Ali, and he's going to find the end zone. And within 5 minutes, Washington has scored 2 touchdowns. This quickly has become a game. It's now 24-13. Colts still lead by 11, though, as here's Jonathan Taylor, who again gets another big carry and is a pickup of 26 on the ground. So the defense still has to stop this run game of Indianapolis. They've yet to do so in the first half. Here's Richardson off play fake. He scrambles, and somehow he picks up positive yardage. Pickup of 4 as Indy looks to right the ship here. Next play, bubble screen out for Godwin, but Snead is going to stop him. He's not fooled. Loss of 2 for Indy, and it's a big 3rd and 8. Richardson takes the snap, looks right side, has a nice route by Godwin, who wins that battle. Him and Snead have been going at it all game long, and that time is Chris Godwin with another one. So the Colts re-enter the red zone, 1st and 10 now at the 16. Richardson feels pressure, escapes. He scrambles across the middle, and he's going to pick up a first down. Goal to go here for Indianapolis. Richardson is so dangerous with his legs. As the next play, it's a play fake. Looks left side, but air mails it out of bounds. 2nd and goal now from the 5 still. Again, another pass dumped off short for Stover, and he's going to fall into the end zone. Cade Stover with his 7th career touchdown, 2nd of the season. And, well, the Colts do get a touchdown back, so back to an 18-point game. It's 31-13 as Washington has to try to put together another drive. 1-yard carry for Penix Jr. Now 3rd and 6. He looks right side, has a man, it's McLaurin who catches it, and he gets away from the defense. Scary Terry down the sideline, 1 man to beat, and he steps out at the 1-yard line. But again, Washington on the doorstep. They trust Singletary this time. He gets stuffed up the middle. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Again, Singletary. He jumps his way into the end zone. Another touchdown for Washington, as it is now a 31-20 game. They answer right back. So an explosive 3rd quarter. We just need a stop on defense. As here's 3rd and 8. And Richardson gets the first down, but he coughs up the football. Washington has it in Colts territory again. That'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And again, Washington is on the doorstep. They're on the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. This is a big-time play here in the gun. Singletary to the right. He gets the handoff, and he gets the touchdown. And Washington is within 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion again, trying to make it a field goal game. This time they'll go through the air, and it will not work out. So 31-26 your score, but after being down 24-0 at the half, Washington has made this a game, and they had the momentum. 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. Quick pressure by Young. Richardson just throws it in the dirt. Now 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Left side short for Pittman. He gets about 5, and it makes it a big 3rd and 5. If Washington can get a stop here. To the air. Richardson looks short and he can't connect with Godwin. That's a 3-and-out. Snead in coverage again that time. And now Washington with a chance to, I can't believe it, take the lead. They're at midfield. There's a handoff for Singletary. He picks up maybe 1 yard. Now back to the gun. Penix looks to the air. Throws a deep left side. McLaurin's got a step. He burns his man and finds the end zone. And Washington has the lead. Terry McLaurin explodes here off the line, and he is giving the Commanders a lead. What a comeback here for Washington. I thought they were dead to rights, but they now lead this one 32-31. Colts have to play from behind for the first time today, and there's Chase Young again almost getting a sack, forces an incompletion. From the pistol, 2nd and 10, handoff Taylor. He's got a crease up the middle, makes a man miss, and he's having himself a good game. And now Jeremiah Trotter's hurt. That's not good for Washington. He's the captain of the defense. 2nd and 1 now, back to the pistol. Richardson looks short, has his man, Stover with a first down. He's had a very good game. Been Richardson's favorite target. Now to the 36 as we get inside 10 minutes now. Richardson in the pocket, looks left side. This time he connects with Pittman. Nice curl route. Gets out to the 21-yard line. Bubble screen this time. Numbers outside, but again, Washington can't convert. They had a 4-on-2 out there. Just continue running into our own man. Now 1st and goal. Indy at the 9. Richardson hands it off for Taylor. Cuts it up the middle, and he's going to pick up 7. 2nd and goal now from the 2. They come in with a goal line package. Taylor again up the middle, tries to bounce it outside, but he's knocked down from behind from Sweat. And now it's a big 3rd and goal from the 2. Indy stays goal line package. Taylor the deep back gets it, cuts it outside, and he finds the end zone. Tranquil didn't secure the edge, and Taylor gets his 4th rushing touchdown of the day. Indy tries to go for 2. They can't convert, so it's a 37-32 game. Washington again down from behind, but they've proven they can do this. 1st and 10, McLaurin wide open downfield, but Penix misses him. Big miss there. 2nd and 10. Now they go for a bubble for Wilson, who catches it in traffic. He gets 3, and now it's 3rd and 7. What does Washington cook up here? They go play fake. Outside, intercepted by the Colts. Rocky Sin with his 2nd of the day. Penix just misses McLaurin on the curl route. And now Indy has the ball in Washington territory, and that just feels like maybe the sails might be deflated. Taylor rips off a big game, puts Colts back in the red zone. Play fake bubble on 1st and 10. They find Pittman out there for a gain of 5. Out to the 15. Hand off Taylor, right side. He's going to get maybe 3 before being brought down by a slew of Commanders. And now it's a 3rd and 2. Some changes at the line. Richardson fires across the middle, and he misses Godwin. They'll kick 3, so that'll send us to the 2-minute warning. Well, not quite the 2-minute warning, as it's an 8-point game for the Commanders, and Gibson gets the carry. He gets a 1st down. So still only down by a possession. Singletary then checks in 1st and 10. It's an out pass for Wilson, who can't hang on. Pass broken up by Julius Brents. Next play, Penix this time looks across the middle. He's got Dockery on the crossing pattern, and he's going to put the ball on the ground. Fumble forced, recovered by Rocky Sin, and that might be the final dagger. Turnover, less than 3 minutes. Colts just got to hang on to the football, but on 2nd and 10, Chase Young's going to finally get that sack. So that makes it 3rd and 13. Clock continues to run. Colts look like they're going to go empty. They're going to try to get this 1st down. Richardson throws it deep and out of bounds. So that stops the clock. So that'll take us to the 2-minute warning, where Indy still only has an 8-point game. So Penix still has a chance here to drive down the field and do what Dave Atkinson did a week ago for Washington. After a miss to Ali, 2nd and 10, dump off for Singletary on the screen. He cuts it back inside instead of going out of bounds, and he actually picks up the 1st down. Clock continues to run, though. Still 3 timeouts. As Penix drops back to throw again, short for Clancy, and he will get out of bounds and pick up a 1st down. Nice run by the former Oregon Duck. Empty here, 1st and 10. Penix fires across the middle. Here's McLaurin this time. He races to the sideline and out of bounds. Now out to the 41. Minute 15 still on the clock. They're going to go to the ground, and Gibson's going to have a crease. He might as well. He still have 3 timeouts. He gets it out to the 29. Saving the timeouts, going empty. Penix steps up through the pocket, slides down, pickup of 6, and Washington will use their 1st timeout. Next play to the air. Looking short. He's got McLaurin. Makes a man miss and gets brought down by Leonard at the 15-yard line. Washington doesn't call timeouts. Still holding on to 2. 30 seconds to go. Penix scrambles. Tries to get outside. He's not going to get out of bounds. So Washington will use timeout number 2. He's still got 25 seconds. Penix on the bootleg. Checks it down for Singletary. And he'll fight his way out of bounds. A big-time clock stopper. It's 3rd and 1 from the 19. Do you go for the end zone or do you go for the first down? Penix is going to go for the first down. He's got Ali outside. He picks it up. Goal to go from the 3 with 16 seconds. You have a lot of time here. Don't have to worry unless you take a sack. Colts get to him around the edge. That forces them to burn their final timeout. So now you kind of have to take some shots in the end zone. Second goal to dump off for Singletary. He outruns his man to the sideline, but loses 1. Clock stops with 8 seconds. Penix now takes it. Looks right side. Throws it up for Wilson, but is knocked away. Almost caught, actually. But Simmons got a hand on it. And now the game's going to come down to this play. 4th and goal. You got to get a touchdown here. Penix drops back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked down. And that'll do it. DJ Jones, the former Viking, ends it. And Indianapolis wins what turned into a thriller here in Landover by a final score of 40-32. Tough pill to swallow here for Washington today. Obviously, they were getting smoked in the first half. But then you bring it all the way back, and you actually take a lead, and then you lose anyway. So it's on one hand, it's like I had no reason to even be in this game. But on the other hand, you brought it back, and then you lost anyway. So a tough loss here for Washington. Penix played pretty well overall. Just 2 interceptions, man. That first one, I don't blame on him. There's no way Rockison should have made that interception. That is complete bogus. That second one, though, man, you can't miss McLaurin there and allow him to pick it off again. But nonetheless, a loss, and we move to 1-2 on the season. Here are your scores in week number 3 of the NFL. There's a lot of interesting scores today. The Falcons blanked the Panthers 35-0. We saw on Thursday night the Seahawks did beat the Cowboys, and that's a big win because Dallas drops to 1-2 on the season while Seattle moves to 2-1. It looks like Quinn Ewers taking over for Geno Smith this year is paying off for the Seahawks. Now we go to the Sunday games. Remember, this game was at half tied. Well, the Chiefs, they win 51-17. So, yeah, that tie was very short-lived as Patrick Mahomes comes out, throws 4 touchdowns in the second half, and absolutely wipes the floor with the Redbirds. As the Chiefs, again, look like a team to beat in the AFC. And then later in the day, the complete opposite. How about a 3-0 game that ends in overtime? The first points weren't scored until the overtime, and it was a field goal. And it was very weird because there was no turnovers by either quarterback. There were a couple of fumbles, but overall, it looked like a pretty clean game. Just nobody put the ball in the end zone. So, very odd, but the Bills do get the win. Then on Sunday, the Eagles finally get their first win on Sunday Night Football. It's only 10-3, so Devin Brown gets his first career win. He beats the Rams on the road, which is a good win, but 10-3, it's another very interesting score. And then finally on Monday Night Football, the 49ers destroy the Buccaneers, doubling them up 42-21. As the 49ers again look like a team to beat. The Buccaneers went to the Super Bowl last year, struggling to find their footing this year. But these are 2 teams that should contend in the NFC. As far as your players of the week, Rocky Sin got it thanks to our team. But Terry McLaurin didn't get it. Despite 252 yards and 2 touchdowns, they gave it to Daniel Jones. Come on, man. I disagree with that one. Lamar Jackson gets offensive for the AFC, and then Fred Warner's 2 INTs against the Bucks got him the award as well. Next week, we'll host the 1-2 Houston Texans again here at Commanders Field. As both these 2 teams, a win could put them at 500. Texans still trying to figure out if C.J. Stroud is their guy. Well, we're trying to do the same thing with Michael Penix Jr., so it's going to be very much a test game for both quarterbacks to see where they stand. Texans have a very good defense as well. They have superstars on all levels, including a cornerback duo of Charvarius Ward and Travis Hunter. So it's not going to be easy to move the football against them. This could be a defensive slugfest. You'll have to see, though, in the next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.